I don't believe that you can pass without any hands-on experience. And for that, you're going to need an Azure account. Now, Azure does provide a free account with some limited privileges if you need one to pass, or if you already have access to an Azure account through your work or some other means, then you can use that account. If you do already have an account set up and ready to go, you can skip the rest of this video and move on to the next section. The rest of this video, we're going to be talking about the Azure free account, the limitations on that, and how to get one. Now go to your favorite search engine. In this case, it's Google. I enter the word Azure free and hit enter. Now, the first link that comes up is the Microsoft website, azure.microsoft.com/language and country/free. If I click on it, you can see the advertisement for the Microsoft Azure free account. Now, scrolling down a little bit, we can look at what the limitations are, because it's very important to keep in mind while you're studying when those expiry dates are. Now, Microsoft does things a little differently than AWS. You get 30 days of free usage of Azure with a $200 credit. Now, if you use up that $200 within the 30 days, then you're going to have your services shut off. Or when the 30 days runs out and you haven't used your credit, you're going to basically lose that credit. And on top of that, there are 12 months of free services included in the free account. And these services switch over to paid services after 12 months. And there are also always free services. Scrolling down a little bit more, we can look at the different services that are available. So outside of the $200 credit in the first 30 days, you can also get up to 2 virtual machines of a small size for up to 12 months. So you can still continue to practice even after the 30 days is over. You get some disk space, some blob storage, file storage, etc. Scroll back to the top and we're going to say Start Free. Now, in order to access Azure, you do need a Microsoft account. I can use, this is the account I already have for Azure, but I can't get a second free account. Once you've used it, you can't have it again. So I'm going to say use another account. Now, if you have another Microsoft valid email address like Hotmail, Outlook, or something else, you can certainly use that one. Or if you don't have one and you want to use a different email address, you can, it says create one, and you can say create an account. You can provide your current email address, whether it's your personal or work address, or you can even create a new address. So let's say we got past this creating an account aspect. Now, to create an Azure account, you do need to provide some information. You need to provide your name and phone number. You need to prove your identification by phone. You are also going to have to provide a credit card as validation and sign the agreement. Now, Microsoft does promise that there is no automatic charges at the end of the 30 days. So your services will shut off if you use up your credit or if your 30 days has expired, and they're not going to start magically billing your credit card. But you do need a credit card in order to create an account. Part of the reason of this is so that they can restrict you to a single account per person. So you can't create an unlimited number of free accounts. Once you've signed up for Azure, you're going to want to log into the portal. Now, the central URL for the Azure portal is portal.azure.com. That is where you're going to go every time you want to log into Azure and do something with it. Once you're logged in, you're going to see a homepage similar to this. You're going to have some very frequent services across the top and some other options, including documentation and learning resources along the bottom. We're going to get into all of these later in this course. But for now, if you're able to get this far, then congratulations, you've successfully created an Azure account.